Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the LCP podcast. I'm here with your host, with the most shine in the house.
Yeah.
We naturally got your mama in the house and a special guest today, my man, JT Ilive.
How you doing?
Welcome, man. Are we doing this in English or norsk?
We're doing this in English.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Thank
Of
God.
course.
Because now Daniel doesn't have
You
to
have
speak
it.
anymore.
Yes.
You have a perfect
But you
mix
didn't
there.
introduce yourself.
Crazy. You heard
Ah,
in English?
you already know who it is. The pop one. And they told us actually, if we're gonna be way more people, we need to make sure that we speak like in turns. And if we're gonna discuss, just let like two people discuss at the same time. Daniel, that actually means that you have to be,
Quiet.
Shut the
yourself.
fuck up.
I mean, if you count like percentage-wise, how much I say on the podcast, it's actually only like 25%.
Yeah,
all the
but
time.
it's always when you say. That's the problem. Because we could be talking and then those 25s always intersect with everything else we're going to talk about. Yeah, they.
You know the episode with Young Dre and Kamala and Camille?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I pronounced the full sentences all of them.
Kemi, bro.
Kemi?
Kemi, yeah, he was Kamala.
But yeah.
Kamala Harris? That's great.
Anyway, yeah, Kamala.
That's what you
Anyway, yeah.
But he's just been
we're
like...
not talking about Kamala
politics.
Harris. Nobody want to talk about that bitch. Anyway.
Kemi.
We got,
Yes.
we got Joachim here, right? AKA Jedi Mind Tricks t-shirt, man.
AKA Jedi Mind Tricks t-shirt, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks,
I'll
rapping
take that.
name, Yeah.
Dude, welcome
you
to the pod, man.
Yes, welcome.
Are you into
always like
conspiracy
this.
theories and rappers
God.
that do that?
He
type of
started
shit?
straight
God,
away.
unreal.
Hey, did you remember what he said?
He didn't, but I'm for the conspiracy theories thing. This is the first time we brought this up.
Okay, go. Continue.
Yeah.
Not to put you on the spot, but we just did.
No, because it is a thing that like early 2000s hip hop acts, especially ones that were alternative, they weren't in that political wave. They tend to like, you listen to Immortal Technique and you go like, I'm with you. And then suddenly it's like, no, I'm not with you. And then it's like, what are you saying?
What the fuck?
And then what is going on, right? And then you get B.O.B. talking about the earth being flat suddenly, you know?
That's recently though, right? Or like
Yeah, but he's also a rapper that was very important in like the 2000s.
The earth has been flat for a while.
yeah, I mean,
Like, what the fuck do we even know? Like, we know what they tell us in school, right? Like, that
But
could
the
be
earth's not
corrupt as
flat.
shit.
Come on, guys.
How do you know? Have you been to space?
I've flown a fucking plane.
And did you see the hemisphere like this?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Stop cap.
But it's not flat.
I don't know.
Come on, it's not.
I
We
do not-
don't live
Like,
in
don't
a
look at me.
vacuum.
You know what?
I don't care.
I'm like Rick and Morty.
I don't care.
I'm like Rick and Morty. Everything is a truth in some sense.
Rick and Morty, more
Yeah.
like Rick and Mortis.
You don't.
Hey Morty, I think the earth is flat, Morty. Oh my God, man. Oh, I listen to Jedi Mind Tricks. I think the earth is flat, Drake.
The Jedi Mind Trick sounds cool as hell, though.
Yeah, it is such a
It
cool
does.
name.
Yeah.
Jedi mind trick. That is actually good.
Oh,
you
jeez.
got a mind of a Jedi.
Do you ever listen to Cunning Linguist?
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
yeah,
I've
okay.
seen him like 3 times at Ilive.
I actually warmed up for them at Lille.
3?
Yeah,
Do you talk
That's cool.
philosophy?
That's cool.
that was actually really dope. You want to know the craziest shit ever? It was actually thanks to B.B. Jackson.
All
I was
right.
like, hey, I got this opportunity, and I was like, hell to the motherfucking yeah.
Who's
So
B.B.
what
Jackson?
happened? What happened was, I come backstage. I come in. There's like literally these 3 dudes, and I was like, "What's up, guys?" They are sitting down, chilling. I was like, "How you doing? Are you ready for tonight?" Yeah. I did not know that I was backstage. I just thought I was in a room. So all of a sudden I was like, so I asked one of the guys, like, hey, have you met Cunning Linguist? And they just look at me like, yeah. Are they dope? Like, are they dope live? Yeah, they're very dope live. I'm like, yeah, cool, super. Then I just like, hey, I'm gonna go up now. I'm gonna go out from the room. I go upstage, I warm up. Awesome. I got the place. I gave life, as you always say. Then
Made him
it's time
shine.
for it's time for Cunning Linguist to go out. All of a sudden, these dudes come up on stage. Bro. Afterward, I came up to those. I'm like, bro, I'm so sorry. I can be honest. I owned up. I said, like, I don't necessarily listen to your music, so I don't recognize you. And they're like, no, it's cool, man.
I
Like,
wouldn't
yeah.
recognize them either.
No, but they're super chill.
Yeah.
They're super chill dudes, and we sat there and talked, and that like dope. And that was a dope evening. So
Yeah.
thank you to BB Jackson for hooking that shit up. That was a dope night.
They're known for being very very nerdy with their lyrics. I remember
They're like top 3 most lyrical rap groups of all time. I
Yeah.
think.
But they good live as well. They're
Yeah.
very linked.
Pronunciation.
Like, bro, yeah, everything and the whole dynamic and the singing, the
build a
choiring, like
Yeah.
bro, they're on point.
Yeah,
They're on point.
I remember. I think it's like their last album they've released is like a full kind of like philosophical statement. Like it's like they did their homework and it's like, okay, well, this is my thesis, like
Nice.
in album form.
I don't know.
I don't.
Heard it.
No, but I don't think we get rappers that are like nerdy like that anymore. Like to a certain degree. I mean, yes, people have their niche, but it's like I've never. It's rare that you listen to a guy that's, for instance, as politically like as radical politically, and also as outspoken about that as an immortal technique. Nowadays, you don't get that.
You know, okay, let me see. No, you don't. No, no. Immortal Technique was a different ride.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah, but he was that was proper activism.
He was like, bro. I don't know if it's
I
true.
mean, you got Gatas Parlament.
Yeah, but that's the thing. But they're also like a result of that, because it's around. It's like a parallel thing, right? What was happening here, in a way.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like,
Of course.
so it's like, yeah, you listen to Gatas Parlament and you go like, oh yeah, but this is clearly inspired by, or like it's just a parallel to the same thing.
Did you hear the? I don't know if it's true, as I said. But back in the day, I heard that Immortal Technique almost got killed by the CIA because he was too much of an activist, outspoken, like about the truth, like because what he said was facts, man.
Yeah.
Which one is your Immortal favorite song?
Dancing with the Devil. Everyone likes that one. But like, you know, because you go on YouTube and then you click and it's like ding 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 ding.
It's horrible. It's a horrible story. Have you heard it?
Naturally.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I was just gonna say a lot of the subject you touched on are just not pushed in a sense of that, the youth don't really care about it because it hasn't been backed up by corporations, because most of the hip-hop culture has been co-opted by capitalism and consumerism and stuff.
Consumerism.
Right?
Materialistic, it has become shallow.
So they're defining what's quote-unquote real, and quote-unquote real is degeneracy these days, right?
Good stuff.
It's pussy, money, weed, right? It's actually bros before hoes and then a lot of drugs. Right, so that's what's cool. So there's unless you're like exposed pardon my French, unless you're like exposed to that type of music through your parents or to people around you.
No, it's difficult.
It's difficult to get into that, and then people don't develop that form or type of artistry like at all. Even when I try to write, when I started writing and I was in my own bubble, I'm nerdy with it, right? And then when I perform this stuff live, you can just see that you're in a space where people don't get it. You literally have to bring like genius with you in the background for people to get what you're saying. Because even now,
but like echo chambers are like a real thing.
Yeah, because like even now, I can put out a song and then when I sit down with somebody and I actually explain to them the lyrics, they're like, "Oh, is that what you're saying?" So I'm like, "What do people actually be listening to?" Right? And then when you're not, at least if I speak for myself, and then you become very subconscious. You become conscious about, okay, so if I want people to listen to my music, it has to sound a certain way, just so that they can actually listen. And then I ended up losing a lot of
your authenticity.
But part of the nerdy aspect of it, and the philosophical and the political parts of it, you end up simplifying, right? And simplifying is nice, but it takes away, like you said, from the artistry. So, but then again, what I love about the art form we does is it's always growth, right? So I keep going. It circles back to it sometimes, right? So that's why I love doing different types of genres.
I'm actually gonna say like Rick Rubin there, and that's like you make the art for yourself. That's the best thing you can do for the audience, is doing it for yourself. because in the end of the day, I went through the same. I did same process of this because I always went back to wanting to tell the truth, and I do have a lot of songs about that.
What?
And
Well, we don't hear them though, so you need to put up.
no. So you have to give simplify to get them attached. But it's
Sometimes.
cool. It's cool to that you said that like that people come up to you and they're like, oh, and then you tell them what the song is about, and they're like, oh, is that what it's about? And that's also a fun thing because that means that every individual that listens to your music has their own interpretation of the song.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
think
actually
cool.
the most beautiful thing ever because one thing that Will Black Diamond taught me, I was very verbal correctly. I was like not metaphorically in my early days. And he was like, yeah, straightforward, and it's cool to listen to. But when you come in with the messages and the metaphors and this and that and the subliminal message and this and that, that gives the audience their own ability to interpret the song, and that's a beautiful thing that don't deprive the listener of their own unique experience.
And
imagination. Yes, the imagination and the connection I got with my audience when I started to do that was way different. So I don't actually mind of explaining to people.
Well, with you, before you go though, Dr. Flex, we're gonna come to you. We have a guest here today.
Yes, we
Egeli,
do.
TJ.
I'm here.
Yes. Are you here?
I'm here.
You here?
I'm here.
He's a Lille Chicago OG at this
He's
point.
an old motherfucking
We've been
G.
doing this together for like 1.5 years.
Yes.
And
Yes.
he's been at almost every single one of
You
them.
have.
Been at every single one.
You have.
Every single one, right?
But you were here.
I think it's me and you who's been here for every single one. At least when we started up.
I think so.
Yeah, we've been shaking.
I haven't been on everyone.
No,
No,
you've been
it's
sick
been-
on
I've been
drugs.
sick.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
but that happens.
Sometimes
that happens.
And Daniel, and like that's what I'm saying. Daniel looks up to you. So when you got your knee injury, he was like, "I need to get one too," and that's okay. That's okay.
I did it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
it looks
did.
so cool.
Yes, you did actually.
Yeah.
Yes. And
He
you
did.
couldn't leave me walking with crutches
No,
alone.
no,
you needed to
no.
take the space.
You
Yeah.
needed the-
You get a bucket hat, he gets a bucket hat. You know, you cross.
This is a mushroom hat.
It is what it is.
It is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's cute though.
I've been seeing you around, TJ. It seems like, from my perspective at least, it seems like Lille Chicago has been a place for you to actually not just inspire you, but also motivate you to do what you're really good at, which is you're a great MC, you're a great rapper,
Thanks,
great lyricist. I've seen
A great writer.
rap, great writer.
Yeah.
Right, and now you've been traveling around the country, at least the south part of the country,
Yeah.
sharing your music. Let's just hear about your experience from like January until now, because it's been a journey for you, right?
A lot of things
Yeah.
happened. First of all, I got in contact with you guys know Torstein? Torstein
Yeah.
Ilives?
Yeah.
Torstein. I tipsed this rapper called Tommy Klemp, an OG from Oslo. He's been rapping since like 91, I think, about his beats. And then they made a song together called De Sårbare Barna. You guys should check that out.
For sure.
And then Tommy Klemp came to me again, and he was like, "Hey, since you know Torstein, maybe we should do a song together." And that ended up as Basanga,
Yeah.
the first drill beat I ever wrote to, I think.
Cool.
It was cool as fuck. And then in May, I'm quite I'm in this group called Hip Hop Norge at Facebook, which has like 9K followers or something like that. There's a lot of what the fuck are you guys doing?
This guy, like if I would be his mother, I would smack him.
Look, I can't burp.
I'm so sorry.
Where's this little man's mom?
What the fuck is going on? I can't
You
burp.
want to fart too?
Well, like, that could happen too. I don't know.
Turn around and
This guy has done everything on this pod. He suddenly leaves in the middle, like, "Hey, I need to leave a dookie."
Hip hop Norwegian guys. Hip hop.
yeah. Hip Hop Norge group at Facebook.
Continue.
Shout out to Hip Hop Norge.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
to fucking Hip Hop Norge.
It's been driving me to do a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, it's
I've
really
made
cool.
I've made a lot of new connections through this thing they
have.
have called FB RRR, Fantastic Beats and Rhymes from Radical Rappers.
Say that one more time.
Fantastic Beats and Rhymes from Radical Rappers.
That's in 5.
Shout out to Damien Muffin Broughton for that. It's a challenge where it's a challenge where you get put up with like they randomly match rappers and producers together.
Oh, so it's like a community where they just like
Yeah.
That's dope. It's like Facebook Marketplace, but for rappers.
yeah. But why haven't I got told about this shit?
I'll invite you for sure.
Let the brother finish his.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
It's just a great way for connecting. And in May, they had Hip Hop Noga Volume 1, which was just this
Mixtape.
it was a concert for the people in the group where all of the artists that played showed up and played for free.
Super cool.
Just for the real hip hop heads, you know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but
you're telling the story. Now we got him. We got him. That's good. I like that reaction. I like that. Continue with that.
That's fucking perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect. But it's really cool to see the development from the first time when I saw you compared to now.
Yeah, but then I hadn't been on a stage for like 11 years or something like that when I first came here. Maybe once or twice on some open mic nights, other places. But Lille Chicago,
it pushed you.
It pushed me a lot, and that combined with the Hip Hop Nogi group and all the connections I've made there, it's made me to produce a lot more.
You have been active. I see you constantly dropping new songs.
I've dropped 4 songs since April.
That's good.
5.
That's a good, man.
And there are 2 more coming up now in September.
Yeah? What's their name?
One is the 13th of September, I think, with Tommy Klemp again. Called Moteløvedansen.
Moteløvedansen.
Yeah.
13th of September.
Yes.
Boom.
Tommy Klemp, Ilive, Moteløvedansen. Check it out.
Number 2.
Bring your fucking dancing shoes and get ready.
Yeah. We go chicken dance this motherfucker.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool as shit, I swear. We even incorporated some dance moves in the hook.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
it's okay. You're coming out with the whole package.
Yeah,
but that's dope.
He's transitioning into R&B.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
No.
I'm just gonna say. I just want to say Machine Gun Kelly. There's nothing else that I want to say.
Machine Gun
I
Kelly.
just wanted to say that. But,
like the transition from going from hip hop to R&B.
I just wanted to say Machine Gun Kelly. It's a nice name. But it's a nice name.
I've got a lot to say about this subject.
Okay, what happened now?
I don't like that either.
You don't like Machine Gun Kelly?
No, just going punk. It's just like
I like Machine Gun Kelly.
I love Machine Gun Kelly.
Man, the first 3 albums he dropped was fucking fire.
Yeah.
And then when he turned to pop punk, that was expected of him. I mean, the guy had a mohawk and the Anarchy A tattooed on his stomach.
He just needed the push. And gave him the push he needed.
He gave him that.
Yeah, but that's the push he needed.
That beef was commercial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe.
That's the push he needed.
And then in the end of the day, I saw a video with
I think it's
MGK now the other day, and bro, he still got it. He's not sleeping on rap. He's just doing different stuff.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But when you're in hip hop, people expect you to just do that. It's like with everything. When you're known for one thing, people don't want you to grow into different things. And I'm like, 100%. Yo, you have purists, and then you have people who want to do different stuff. You're in a band called Dr. Flax, and you rap, play drums, and dance occasionally. And you're an artist, right? Imagine if we told Danya, look at me, please. Imagine if they just told you to just do one of those things.
I would do that one thing solely and put my heart into.
You would never do that.
You know why? Because you're an artist. You're a true artist, and a true artist.
I don't even know you. Haven't even known you for that long, and I know you would never do that.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think anybody of us here would stick in that little box.
No, I'm not doing that.
No, exactly.
No,
it's just,
first of all, I'm from Congo, so we don't even have a hip hop there in that sense. Now we do though, and it's fire. But I didn't know hip hop until I got here. So there's a whole other tradition that I'm following, and I'll be gosh darn if somebody were to tell
Try
me
to
to
limit
just
you, yeah.
just to
100%.
limit my creativity.
Limit yourself.
Yeah, I'm
yourself.
not in limit.
But it's,
Like,
it's crazy. I've been having a lot of people coming like comment and critique my music. I love criticism.
Yeah.
In the sense of
Constructive.
constructive criticism. Thank you. That was the key word. But even if it's constructive criticism, it's very important that you listen with, how you say, two individual ears.
Yeah.
Always, in the sense of
Left and right. Like
sure,
mono,
you can listen
Theory.
to the criticism, but in the sense of your artistic perspective, you need to listen to your inner voice,
Yeah.
because otherwise there's the risk of you, oh, he didn't like it because of this and that and that, and then all of a sudden you try to change that, and you derail from your own authentic self and try to create art for others. And that's when, like, it's not real. Like, when I listen to music, I can so easily hear if that's an authentic song or if that's just a pushed song.
Yeah.
And there's nothing worse than pushed art. Like, you can't force that shit. It's you.
yeah, mass produced.
If you listen to all my features, that's
I didn't
that
even
a
know you
song?
did features. I've been asking for a feature for like 6 months now.
crazy.
I've given you like 3 beats to write.
He's like J.
then-
Cole, this motherfucker.
me.
Yeah, I was at.
No, he just loves being in his band.
Yeah. of
We
course.
seen you on social media, Daniel.
100%.
Yeah.
And you dance and you do this tap dance on the street and you
You
take
tap
off your
dancing for the
clothes.
man.
Yeah.
The brown paper bags.
With the brown paper bags, the electric lobster. This, he changed his
Yo,
name.
stop roasting Daniel. I feel bad for him now.
Hey, they're not called Dr. Flex no more. They're actually gonna come out with a big announcement, but I feel that I should be the one saying
Yeah,
it.
the
Electric lobsters
No, but
and the
it's
brown
actually
paper
big.
bags
Yeah,
is the new rap name.
This is actually real though. There is an offshoot of the Dr. Fletch project called Motherfuckerman, believe it or not, where is a guy taking stems and making live loops and live beats, and our bassist Tommy. They're gonna be playing with me, and we're gonna do kind of like, it's kind of similar to what we do with Lille Chicago. It is still freestyle, but it's live sampling from a collection of beats that Zweiner has made, with upright bass and me rapping, and probably on drums. That's
Are
a
you gonna
project that
start
we're
here?
working.
At the stereo?
No.
No on a Tuesday?
Yeah, no, but this is true. This is actually
Yeah, no,
true. It's being
that's
on the
cool.
cookbooks.
That's dope. Yeah, so it's in
Hey,
Oslo or here?
It's in Oslo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's dope. You should, because then finally, maybe further down the road, we can link up the cities.
Yeah. No, and that'd be cool. But it's not like an open mic. It's more like that's the concept for what our
It's like-
project is.
Ah, okay, so it's
Yeah.
for Dr. Flex still.
Well, it's not Dr. Fletch. It's like a different thing. It's just that members of that band included are doing something different.
So nobody, like, it wouldn't be like if I would visit, I can go up and join on the mic.
Well, yeah, probably.
Yeah, but like whoever, I mean, randomly, like John.
I bet I could, like, well, it depends if the other guys are down, but I'd be kind of down for like
But that's
relinquishing the mic. I'm not very.
But that's not the approach you reach.
I don't think so.
No,
I think
okay,
they want us
so-
to make
so-
proper songs.
Yeah. It's,
About linking
Ouch.
the cities, I have
no proper
questions
sounds here.
to Ilive over there, because you were in Oslo, right? How's the hip hop culture in Oslo? Because you went there with hip hop heads from. hip-hop group,
I've just.
So how is it over there?
It's been really nice, man. I feel really welcome. I've been over in Oslo 3 times now since May. The first was the concert. I was just up on stage and did a few verses. And that was quite cool. Now, I just got to know that on the 30th of November, I'm I'm gonna be on a poster. So I've got a set list for like 20 minutes.
Poster boy.
Yeah.
That's
Hip
just crazy.
Hop Norge Volume 2.
Yeah.
Alright,
And,
crazy.
I expect you guys to be there.
In
Come to
Oslo?
Oslo with me. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of cool people. Last time was Luca Brazzi, Jester from Gothas Parliament was there. Pat Snickle. Yeah, a lot of fucking cool people.
You're getting ready to suck a dick.
And that's totally fine.
So
Daniel, you're gonna be there because you are the one that frequents Oslo the most of us three.
Yeah, you
so,
know most.
Yeah.
No pressure, but we expect you to support my guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then get on the mic, obviously.
Yeah.
So, Lille Chicago, man, we had a grand opening a few weeks ago, man. How
That
was
was fire.
yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pat
man,
Nichols though?
it's
Look,
crazy.
sorry.
No, go.
I need to glaze a little bit. You know
Glaze.
what I'm saying?
Glaze
I mean,
your
I need to
face.
be. Yeah, no.
Let him
You're
glaze
like the
his
owner of Manchester United, the Glazers.
No, but I was just thinking like if you Google glaze on the Urban Dictionary, you'll understand what I'm about to do. So,
What he's about to do.
Get the lube.
I
Pat's
don't think he wants that. He just wants to get glazed.
Let him get his thing up.
Pat's one, Pat's Nichols, din favorit superhelt, favorit superskurk, volume 1 and 2. Check those out. Check those out.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
he's one of the top MCs.
He's
in
one of the top
Norway,
MCs ever,
seriously.
and he's been what like on the freestyle cipher scene.
Yeah,
This is why we need
Skis
to
TV.
respect the Oslo scene, right? For what it is, because that's where it all started, right? In a way, and it's
Yeah.
important.
So he's like a real MC that
He's a
actually
real
freestyle.
MC, yeah.
Yeah, but that's dope.
He's been at it for forever.
Because I love that you bring this up, Daniel, because I've been watching Ilive recently, which with Ilive, we'll need one of you guys to come here and talk to us about the state of the culture and what you guys are doing. We love the work.
Marius.
But they go around and then asking people, who do you think the best rappers are, right?
Yeah.
And then people like that don't get mentioned at all.
No,
right?
that's weird.
This is a
Right,
dying
because you
art
say he's
in
the
the
best,
sense of-
one of
Yeah.
the top MCs in the country, right?
Yeah.
And then when people go out in the street and ask about them, ask about who is the best, then people have no idea who those guys are.
exactly.
And why do you think that is? Does anybody you
Because
have?
it's in the hip hop is a nerdy thing, you know. It's for nerds.
But it's what you mentioned
Okay.
before. It's not like it's that the authenticity has become a dying art where we ridiculize the authenticity while we put hoes, drugs, and money and bros on a pedestal.
But like, I don't think it's
We-
about that either. I think
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's different. I think it's just because sound-wise, it sounds dated. If you
yeah,
listen
but
to
like even if you would put him on a modern type of production and beat and wise,
it would sound
this
like
and
an old man rapping on an old type of beat, and that's
that doesn't
fine.
need to be.
But like
Doesn't it?
it's okay, but it is a dated sound, and it's a dated approach to writing. Sometimes it's just that it's very good.
People don't want to hear real shit.
I love you. I love your take, and I love your take as well. Adding to that, I'm always gonna be like, now that hip hop is like it's pop, it's going into the pop scene where it's popular for everybody to listen to it, right?
Yeah.
And the people like he mentioned, it's a nerdy thing. So not just like Marvel, it's not only nerds watching Marvel anymore, right?
No.
It's almost everybody. But the nerds know way more about.
The nerds are reading
yeah.
the comic books.
Yeah, they really so they know, right?
They
so
know,
it's basically
yeah.
so it's basically moviegoers and comic book fans, right? So
Yeah.
moviegoers will say Lars Vaular because he's popular, right?
Yeah.
And he's known, and then comic book readers would say the guy from Gothas Parliament, naturally, right?
Yeah.
Was that a good analogy?
That I think so.
Did
Don
you-
Martin.
Yeah,
moviegoers,
yeah.
yeah.
I'd say Don Martin. I'd say Yotsky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most definitely.
Satonuisi. That's great.
I met this other guy that I've been seeing when I'm over there. Norwegian. You heard of him?
No.
Buddha rapper. He's been on some songs with Cast, and yeah, he's just
The North got some fire MCs though.
yeah. And
They be about
he's
the lyrics.
check out Norlis. Really dope
Check out
MC.
Yoski.
Yeah.
It's
I know
technical as
about
fuck.
Yoski. Thank God. So I'm always thinking, especially when we are at Lille Chicago, we got a bunch of we have a versatile group of MCs that come here, right? So people are always in awe and surprised of what we do and understanding how hard it actually is. That it's actually an art form, right? It's like playing the guitar only with like words and metaphors.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
all those things.
You know,
Now go ahead.
before you finish, I remember I got this compliment once, right, from one of my friends that went to the music conservatory in Kristiansand. Not that the credentials have anything to do with the compliment, but he said that when he heard freestyle, he said like it's the first time that I've ever heard anybody jazz up or like jazz with words, do jazz with words. But and it just kind of like goes back to that thing that I constantly push all the time here by being the guy with the glasses that goes, well, I read the book, but it's like, you know, you listen to scatting, or you listen to the tradition of call and response music, right? You know, you listen to the tradition of like where improvisation comes from, and where it started in New York, like all of these jazz acts that would do the scatting, and then eventually it would like develop into stream of consciousness type of performances with the scatting background. So like they were still singing in key and they were improvising like instruments into a flow, and now we have hip hop, right? I feel like it's important to push that, and I always feel like I have to stress that all the time. What I wanted to get also with the Jedi Mind Tricks comment was that it comes from a tradition of Afrocentricity and radical politics that started in hip hop.
That's facts. Yeah.
And then it just developed into something else. But it's important that hip hop is always counterculture. That is an essence of it.
And I think that's where I'm gonna chime in again, because it is right, but then it got co-opted, right? By the same establishment that it's actually supposed to be criticizing or rebelling against, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like Donald Trump using Rage Against the Machines or something. Or whoever did that, right? So it's like it's not even was a paradox, but what do we call that? A dilemma in that sense. And I've noticed, and I totally agree with what you're saying, like core values, right? And I think Lille Chicago is moving in inwards. I feel like it's moving inwards when it comes to hip hop. Like we're bringing our fans into this into this culture, and we are, what do you call it, and we're exploring the answers of it, right?
Yes.
Because even I started off not really knowledgeable about it, because I'm learning a lot being around what I would like to call real hip hop heads, which are you guys. I'm
Same.
I love being the new kid on the block and just taking in everything, right? And so I guess I can empathize with the fans as well that come here and listen, because I love listening to all of you guys rap when you do the thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's inspiring. So sometimes it's just, that's why you just see me just hold the mic so everybody else can take it and start, because I want to I want to hear you guys.
I want to hear what's next.
Yeah. Right. So I love doing that, and I do it on purpose so that people can actually get to appreciate what is going on, what is happening. Because that's how we learn, and the more we do what we're doing, the more the hardcore fans that come here every single time, they're starting to get it too. So sometimes you notice that people are just kind of quiet, just when you're rapping, they're just quietly listening. Because I remember in the beginning, people were just hyping everything up, and that's fine, right? But we'll come to a point where the real ones that have been there with us, have been with us from the get-go, they're more quiet now.
Dorian's brain is there.
Well, not last time, no.
No.
But he's a hip hop head, so I love that you brought him in, because he's a hip hop head, so he knows what to come in and do what. He sits down and he listens. He doesn't even
observe.
He's not with the crowd hyping it up, because he knows what's going on. So he just sits and listens, and then you can tell when somebody's inspired, want to grab the mic, because then some MC said some shit and he's like, nah, I need to say some I need to say some shit too. And it be like that. And I love when we play off each other, because you might come there and do your thing, then I'm like, nah, I need to properly do something. And which brings me to my next part. I love what happened last time, because I had to step up my freestyle game too, right?
I love it. I
had to step up my freestyle game too, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. And he's told me, bro, none of that written shit, you've done that like 4 times now. And I was like, bro, I get it, but I don't want my guy to look bad when he's does that. So I told him that, and then he did that to himself. I was like, bro, I can't help you.
You can't,
I can't help you.
It was such a beautiful transition, because when he started, I was like, I screamed in the microphone, repetition, or how you say it.
Yeah, and I was like,
repeating.
Bro.
And then when you just said like, no, I can't do that shit, and you went off, I recognized straight away, oh, okay, he's on his thing now. And you did it so perfectly on point. And like I was just in the background. I don't know if you heard it, but I was like standing in the background of your boy. I was like, smack.
I saw you. And, right, and I had to learn that the hard way. And I realized, just not only by doing that, but that was the first time I actually managed to just get in a flow state, because I realized, like, at least for me, freestyling is just letting go of your conscious brain.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
So
and allowing it to
and allow your
naturally
unconscious brain
flow.
to just
Yes,
right get in
100%.
rhythm, and then the poetry will come. Because
Naturally.
if you, it's always about rhythm and poetry, not the other
Yes.
way around.
No.
I think a lot of the approach to freestyle is, okay, I need the poetry in place, and that stops you from actually
Yes.
getting into rhythm.
Yes.
Right? Do you understand?
Because you don't think.
Yeah,
freestyle.
you don't have
you
to-
don't
you don't
think
have to
about
say
it.
some
Right?
shit. You don't have to.
already
So I'm gonna say to everybody that
Right.
pulls up here, like, focus on just getting in rhythm, and the poetry
Yes.
will come by itself.
Yes.
And that was a beautiful moment.
It was.
And I could tell the room also felt what I felt.
Bro, it was authentic.
Yeah,
in the room.
and then we had Andrew. Shout out to Andrew from Arkansas.
Oh, that was
he
cool.
came in
He
as
was
well.
dope.
He's I'm not.
Yeah, he was really cool.
Yeah, he's a really cool
did
guy,
some
right?
shit, yeah.
And he's from that culture, like that's his culture, right? So when he comes in here, he knows exactly what to do, right? And then you put me up against him. I'm from Congo, Norway. That's not my culture at all. And then I'm there, and I'm supposed to like go toe to toe with him. I was super hard. I was like, yo, he just speaks like that's his culture. That's how they approach things.
That's also his mother tongue.
Exactly. And then I'm like, oh my God, I have to like stay in pocket right now. I have to represent.
Yeah. Let's say like this. You did fucking.
Bro, thank you.
I was so fucking proud, and I have to say, like, to every single one, including the crowd, the people, the artists, the MCs, and the DJ, the band, we were so linked.
Yeah,
we
like
were
grand
so,
opening, man.
like grand
Nice.
opening was nice. I think that it was a special moment because we had like 2 months pause until that happened. So I felt for the very first time, I can say with my hand on my heart and with good intention, that I felt like this is the first time in since we started that I felt that now people actually really genuinely is starting to
Now we get
feel
it.
the value.
Now we get it.
Yeah,
They really get, like, yeah, it's no joke. It's no joke,
dude. No joke. I
it's
felt
no
it
joke,
too.
yeah.
Because I'm just like I'm always going to say this. Just like the people that the spectators, I'm just as big of a fan of what's happening here like they are. Probably, probably the biggest fan because
100%. I'm on the same page.
For me
That's the
too.
reason I'm coming every time. You know,
It's amazing.
I come all over the place every time.
The development I've seen in you, I didn't get to finish that. Like it's been crazy because I remember when we had you remember in the beginning when I tried to get us to get these jam sessions.
And I was like, no, I don't freestyle. I don't do top of the
but
that's not.
Since day one, you've always been like, okay, you listened.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of people that I try to speak to and this and that. I never try to be like in the sense of preaching. I know I'm not the best for sure.
No, but
I always try to learn from each other, you know.
Yeah.
So when I spoke, I saw a lot of people just like, but I know, but you were always
just went and did
interested.
it.
You wanted to do it, you know? And I always said like that is the main focus, the step one in whatever you want to do in life. You need to have a will.
Yeah.
You know, and if you only have the will in the mind and the soul that I want to learn that shit.
Yeah.
The universe will bless your journey with all the tools you need to develop that
you start
skills.
doing something, you know.
Look now, man.
Yeah.
I see you go up on stage with a beer in your hand, like yes, freestyle, like and I hear a lot of shit that you say. I'm not gonna say that I hear every word of the Norwegian, but I hear what you say.
Yeah.
And it's just I'm so fucking proud of you. I know we all are proud of you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, man. Daniel, you clearly want to say something.
You want to say something?
That was jazz, bro. What you just did.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
but like
beautiful.
freestyle, I understand that freestyle is a form of jazz. Like,
It is.
We're playing. And,
You ever heard like I remember I watched this video about Mos Def, right? Sorry, Yassine Bey. And they were talking about his flow, right? And how he has like an inner pocket. And that's like my goal, you know what I mean? I want to get to that level where I'm like, I have an internal clock, and it doesn't matter where the music is going. I'm gonna take it where I have to take it because I have a song in me that I can
Ditto. I'm there as well. If there's, I mean, that's has to be one of my biggest goals is to run on any beat, like
a good challenge.
Any beat. Like I don't. That's why I go to places like Paul's Juke Joint. You know, that's why I write to everything from country music to metal.
Yes.
I need to be able. I need to be able to fit on everything.
And, you need to know that you can do it.
I can do it.
Because exactly, you don't want to box yourself into.
What?
He does that too.
Yeah, I think we all do.
Because I feel that that's the worst, and that's when you become. That's what the industry wants to do with you. They if they want to sign you and this and that, they want to give you a sound, and then they perfect that sound, and it's just stupid, man.
Yeah, I don't. And I'm gonna say this: I don't mind the industry because I think there's enough space for authenticity and commerciality success. Like there's a fine place where those things can coexist, right?
Sure, but if you go to the highest level of the industry, you usually get into a like. I'm gonna jump away. I'm gonna jump away from hip hop, and I'm just gonna say like Taylor Swift. Has she ever fucking done a song that's not about a breakup and this?
Yeah,
but that's fine. What I mean.
Yeah, but that's fine. But that's what I'm saying is that there's room
I like
for.
Sexy Red.
There's again, there's room for everything, right? If there's one thing the World Wide Web have shown us,
you're gonna be red here when we're done.
There's room for everything.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And
that thing is that thing. Sorry for interrupting, but that thing over here is gonna shed more light upon this and have people respect this over here more. So it's.
But that's what we have. That's what we have. But that's what we have. What do I want to say? That's what we have. Lille Chicago. That's what we have. Public Juke Joint. That's what we have. New Industry. That's why we have all of the different events.
It's so important to keep up with the events.
When's the next? When's the next New Industry?
Yeah,
I think it's like the 12th of October.
You should definitely promote more on Facebook because...
Yeah, but okay, so just to let you guys know, New Industry is Kitty and this thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just there as childish behavior to open the show every single time.
All right.
Yeah, we work together in it in the beginning, but it's his thing. And it's basically to highlight artists and give them a stage in the city. So that's fine. Shout out to the industry. But I can't answer questions except for the dates and stuff.
I'm not. I'm not cops. You don't have to answer.
No. I'm just saying I don't have the answer, Sway. I don't have the answer, Sway.
No, but it's a good point. Yes. I would agree with that. And but yeah, as you say, if you can't answer, but then we say to you, Kitty, like it all comes down to promotion. Promotion like that, and it's constructive criticism. So it's
and it's just
definitely.
Like it's just because you're doing an amazing job.
They do.
I'm saying you're doing an amazing job.
He's like a human printer.
Yeah, you're doing an amazing job with the output on Lille Chicago. Like there's like the personalities there. That's why we had to shout you out.
That was amazing. Yeah, I got so surprised. I was like.
I got embarrassed because I was like, bro,
yes. So you guys know, I didn't post that on myself. I did not.
We don't know who did. It doesn't really matter.
We are several people in that account.
The culture,
the culture did it.
Right. And it's because we sometimes we don't even take it for granted. We just sometimes assume that somebody will do it, right?
Yeah.
And then we forget because we just assume it would happen. No, it happens by us. So you have to do that. So shout out to you, Shine.
Hey,
quick shout out to Shine.
Appreciated.
Quick shout out to Shine.
Quick shout out to Shine because he do make it shine.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy that it has taken this time that it has taken because in the sense of I've argued with a lot of people from the original crew of Lille Chicago.
Name drop him right now.
No need. When it comes to the concept, when it comes to how we wanted to do this originally and this and that, and what's happened now the last time was the moment we all been waiting for, especially me. Like this was, I knew this 2 years ago. This is what it is, but nobody saw. Like you saw, but you saw because everybody I talked to, like not in the sense of UMCs, but everybody I talked to about with the old crew, they were like, nah, it won't work. It would this. It would be too chaotic. It would be this. And I was always like, no, but look, the difference from the energy in the room when you have the lineups and when you have the MCing. It's just the genuine emotion in the room is the fun. That's where that's what you want to uplift. Everybody said no, and then I went to this guy. He's like, yes, and he just sat down, broke it down, and like, look where we are now. Like
that guy is Paul.
Yeah, that guy is Paul.
He's the guy.
This is my main go-to.
Because
we've been arguing like brothers. We've been having a lot of conversations and this and that, and we've probably been thinking a lot of stupid shit from time to time. Like, who the fuck does he think he is? But in the end of the day, I saw a quote on social media where it said, "If you meet a person that complements what you lack, stick close to those people."
Yeah.
Because our differences, our differences is not our weaknesses, it's our strengths, and it's just up to us, each individual, to find those things. So go Jazz.
Solo.
Well, Jazz reminds me so much of the Tom and Jerry. I didn't know how much culture Tom and Jerry was giving us growing up.
yeah, no.
Oh my God, the soundtrack to those things.
It's still stuck. It's still stuck in my head, and
It was. If there's something that was perfect for its time and way ahead of its time, it's Tom and Jerry.
Low-key racist too.
Bro,
and you know
on,
the messages in and sometimes I get on my feed like, yes, clips, we didn't know this back in the day, and they re show the clips from whatever, and it's just like, damn, it was so many deep metaphors for real life, like
all the time.
All the time. Jerry.
Yeah. Like no joke. No joke.
Remember that one episode where they're both chasing the opposite gender, and then they both end up sitting in front of the train? That's
right. And that because is that the one where Tom is sacrificing his everything for the love?
He
and
bought like the
sacrificing
the tiniest ring ever
for his entire life savings.
I feel like you guys sometimes have a Tom and Jerry marathon and we're not invited. What's up with that?
No, it's called social media, bro. Endless scroll. You just go. You go on Reddit, you go Tom and Jerry, you got it.
It's true, man.
But the reason they got the same algorithms because they watch them together.
Yeah.
We have the pyjamas too.
They are Jerry PGs.
Yeah.
You got the Tom one and he got the Jerry.
Why do I have to be Jerry? Is it because it's brown?
No,
that was the racist shit. Look at this
because it's small, man.
What the fuck?
That's great. Wow. Yeah, no, that's called. I didn't.
You did not just call these men a mouse. That's crazy.
Me and my big mouth. Bars. But you look more like Jerry than I do.
I do actually look more like Jerry.
And you kind of look like...
No, actually, this guy looks like Jerry's baby. You've seen he actually has this hat. He actually has this hat
like this.
when he gets smacked.
Bro,
Baby Jerry.
So much.
Baby Jerry,
bro.
We got it.
Shout out to Tommy and Jerry, man.
Shout out to Tommy and Jerry. That's some that's
some OG shit.
That's some OG shit. I'm looking forward.
He's spoke.
He's very spoken. But that's up to him. Yeah. I'm gonna put this into have everybody here heard cartoon and serials?
No.
Yeah.
By Kendrick Lamar, cartoon and serials.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
probably if I hear it, but
you brought fire song. Fire song. I love Kendrick Lamar. Not in that sense.
Who doesn't?
Damn, yo, by the way, to throw us under the bus. Hey, yo, I love the best rapper alive right now. I don't know about these guys, but I don't know about y'all. Yeah, right. Like,
that was kind of what you said. I'm gonna highlight like everybody.
I can only speak for myself. So it's like, I don't know.
You expect any one of us to go, no, we don't like
we
it.
don't
I expect the shine to go, he's not that great.
That's actually true. I'm sometimes uncontroversial. Like, I just to go against it. When everybody says I like that shit, I'm like, no. That is true.
I like to go with Sexy Red though. Like, I really don't get it.
He got beef with you, bro.
Yeah, and like,
because you be bringing up Sexy Red.
What about Glorilla? You don't like?
No, because okay, Daniel,
You are the problem.
No. See, I told you. But let me just say this about Daniel. One thing I love about Daniel is that
He's the problem.
no. It's more so that Daniel, he's such a pure hip hop head that he listens to
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
He doesn't discriminate.
No.
And for me, especially for me, if I'm gonna say this, he doesn't limit himself from not listening to art, he doesn't deprive himself of art.
Yeah.
Because even if it's commercial or not. Because there is some authenticity to Sexy Red. Is she being pushed by a huge corporation? Yes. But there was something there that put her in a spot to be picked up.
Yeah, you know what it was?
No, I'm just...
my pussy pink and my booty hole brown.
But tell me that shit don't go hard. Tell me that shit don't go hard though. No,
Okay. But okay,
you listen to Danny Brown, right? And then he goes like, complaining about my jeans because I'm taking all their house. Hold on, wait a minute. Your pussy ain't shit till you got daddy in it. That shit is weird.
But I'm just saying.
It's weird.
But then I'm out here. You're out here bumping Atrocity Exhibition because you know that album has got really something there, and you know he's really saying something about addiction, and you know he's also really rapping his rap. He's fucking ass off. You know what I mean? And or like, let me put another example. Jadakiss, right? Nobody cares about Jadakiss. But when he came onto the game, like you listen to Risa talk about Jadakiss, and he was rapping like a grown man. But you listen to Jadakiss, and he's ticking all the boxes for a great MC. But then he's so generic that he's boring. Right? You go listen to Jadakiss, like, yo.
It's always coke, that too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's always coked out. And he's like, yo, I got Hennessy on the cup, about to shoot up the place. Call it a robbery. Yo, I feel like Robert Henry. Got Mariah Carey doing the hook for me. You know, like, who cares?
No, I get you.
I get what your point.
And Americans do have a gun obsession as well.
They do.
That's crazy.
But like in a sense of
yeah, but the whole battle of community is based on gun bars. That's
yeah.
Why?
Have you heard of O Solo?
No.
Oh, you need to check out O Solo.
Oh Solo.
Yeah, please.
I like Fresco because
oh, he's good.
Bro, I know, but he's like we love what he does.
Yeah, we do. Well, you need to check out O Solo.
I will. I miss battle rap Norway as well. I loved when that was a thing here. I was
Patch
actually
Nichols.
following.
That's Patch one.
Yeah,
we brought it back.
Yeah,
he was active in those in the battle rap community. That's why I respect him so much. And also just please, just one more thing.
Just let him.
Don't tell me to listen to no damn gorilla shit.
No. Have you guys heard about Lille?
What?
I've heard the name actually.
Yeah, you have.
But I can't remember.
Lille Loba.
Yeah, Lille, the rapper. Lille.
No, I haven't heard.
Without the G at the end.
Lille.
Yeah, but that's how they say it in Oslo, right?
Everybody quiet. I want to hear him say it.
It's
Say the name. I don't want to hear you talk.
Oh, Lille. Yeah.
When you been having this hand, by the way?
What?
Have you washed your hands since you left the dookie?
Look, I'm just trying to say something. I'm about to say Lil Lurda again, right? And I'm gonna show you why I can say it the way I say it, and it's okay, all right?
Lil Lurda.
Shine, you were worrying about the wrong things right now. I wanted to hear what I was about.
Continue.
I wanted to hear what that was about.
Leave that be.
This passport.
He is a Norwegian citizen. He's not. He's not.
Not the passport.
He's not an illegal. What was it?
Lil Lurda. Let me show it one more time for the camera.
Okay.
Lil Lurda.
Oh my God! Can you say your point? Because I really want.
Yeah, I want to hear them.
Just in case nobody believes me.
Come on, man! I didn't bring my passport. Now everybody think I'm an undocumented
I
immigrant.
don't have my shit here.
I have one.
Go.
All right.
I have one. Right?
What do I have? I have my driving license. That I have.
Oh my God!
You see?
We're so worried.
But I'm an immigrant.
It's not
so
that
I'm a-
bad.
We're so worried about the wrong things right now. What's cool about Lil? Sorry. What's cool about Lil Lurda?
It's the most he sounds so fucking high when he's rapping, but it's
an artist.
It's an artist.
Yeah.
And he raps so slow, but then he's repping his town. He's ticking all the boxes. and he's doing it with authenticity. And even though the songs, lyrically speaking, are kind of like subpar, every now and then he has one that hits, where he goes like, du høster for ingenting der utrolig, Burtan sa, var så lite kriminell som mulig, så jeg gjør det med chest mot brystet. Pip MC, S i arme. And then he goes like, har en annen bror som tenderer til Kristoffer Monte Carlo, men uansett hva som skjer, er du bror min for alltid.
Yeah, so he knows what he's...
Mitt på gata. Yeah, that is really good.
Yeah.
You should check it
So
out.
he found his sound.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's about sound and authenticity. And if you develop a sound and you hone your craft within that sound, then nobody can take that away from you.
100%. So that's why you like Glorilla, yeah?
That's why I like Gorilla.
Sexy Red, when they speak about
Because
like the pussy
Okay,
and
I'm actually gonna say this because I think I've talked about it multiple times on the pod, but we still haven't done it because we're still building. And I'm thinking if we're gonna have like a TikTok segment or something like that, it should be just listening to music that's out there, because I'm terrible. Like I was saying, I'm terrible at listening to other people's music. So I don't even know about all of those things. But I think I'm finally ready to just sit down and listen. Finally, because I'm sure about what I'm doing nowadays, and I'm sure things won't impact whatever process I'm in. So I'm actually ready to have those sit down sessions where we just listen to other people's music, because I want all of these people, when they come to Bergen, they should pull up here, because I want to hear
100%.
I want to hear what they do on the mic.
100%. Because I'm so tired of people pushing when they talk about Oslo rap. They talk about twin holding all the time.
Twin what?
Twin holding.
Twin holding is dope as shit.
They are dope as hell.
Must have.
I
know too little of Norwegian rap.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like we need to know our surroundings.
We need to know our
But like how
we really do. Even here, man.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
100%. To show up and pull up as well. Like what about Curbin?
Yeah,
that's a great. Yeah, that's a great rapper.
Sorry for interrupting,
Yeah.
but that was a little bit that we talked about then, in this essence of we coming to the pod or just uplifting every week. Some songs.
Yeah, but I think
is that what you mean?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm just thinking like it doesn't have to be a big production, and it doesn't just have to be us. It could just be those who have time that day. We come sit down, we put a camera there, we listen to some people that are actually in the culture, doing cultural stuff, like Hip Hop Norwegian. They do a bunch of stuff.
He's in rap with one of my best friends, the guy that got me into rapping.
Which one of them?
Sidis.
Yeah.
Do I know Cities?
No, I don't think so.
Stavanger kid.
Yeah, he's Stavanger, but I was in Stavanger for like music festivals.
I think you've been playing with him.
You played with him at Lea Fest.
Yeah,
I did, right? Because I met him.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking, like, if we're growing Lille Chicago, we have the podcast up and running, which is fabulous. We have Lille Chicago, the main event, fabulous. We got some stuff in the background that we're working on too, the jam sessions. We should have listening sessions too.
We should. Because now we can do simply just in front of the computer with a regular fucking camera.
Yeah, no problem. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And everybody has lights and stuff at home, and everybody has recording mics. You have a recording mic at home. Like everybody does. So it's all about just finding a place to chill and just do that. Obviously, Papa is the best place to do that as well. Because I don't have anything against coming here on.
No, me neither.
And my apartment usually looks like shit. So you guys are not well.
No, I'm not blaming nobody.
He's shitting on the venue.
No, the venue's fine.
I think.
Yeah, that's what he said. He don't mind coming here to do.
How dare?
How dare you say that? Like, how dare you say Papa is shit?
That's what he said.
Bjarne!
How dare you said what I didn't say? No. What else do we need to talk about? Okay, first and foremost, we can just say when the next Lille Chicago is. I hope the podcast drops before that.
17th of September, we popping up at Papa Bar, the best fucking place in town. Regular. What is it? Why are you laughing?
No, don't.
Okay, don't repeat it. Okay, yes, laugh it.
Daniel, laugh it out. Laugh it out.
Look, okay, everybody just quiet. Watch him laugh.
No, and they
Yes, let him. Yes, let him. Give him one moment. It's like a kid. If you feed it attention, it continues. So
Ooh, that was good. That was really good, Paul. I really like that. You need to write that one in the chat.
I was trying to sneak it in, but like you caught it. Anyway,
17th of September.
Yes.
Next Lille Chicago.
At Papa Bach.
Pull up, be
Yes.
there or don't, but then that's your loss.
And you could always be square as well. We don't mind.
Same.
We got the legend in the building. We got he coming in here.
That's actually perfect timing because I was about to close this out. I'm trying to say this.
Look at this pin.
We have I got some feedback.
Something tomorrow.
This is the legend. This is the legend. You need to come down to show your face.
Det var det han sa når han barn med.
Hva er det som skjer nå, Bjørne? Er det sånn jazz...
Jazzgreier. Hemmelig jazzgreier, bare for inviterte mennesker.
Did you get a ticket?
Alle dere er invitert.
Let's go.
He's like, oh, I didn't get a ticket.
God musikk, men jeg driter av mennesker.
I've got one more announcement. Me and not Shine, but Shiiney.
Shiiney,
Me and
the
Shiiney.
woman from that usually comes here and sings.
No, there's a lot of shinings going on everywhere. This is Shiiney, rapper from he lives in Sumatra now.
Shiiney. Yeah. He's also a producer, yeah? Okay, sorry, continue. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Maybe.
I got affected by
but
this guy.
me and him, we already got a couple of tracks in the making. We have Vastland Sörland with Twisted Artistics.
And the Shiiney.
That is supposed to drop again sometime soon. It's off Spotify for now. I don't really know why. But me and Shiiney, we are dropping a new song the 30th of September called Overskyet, which means cloudy. So
I saw you promote something about it now the other day, yeah?
I please do the pre-saves. I'm gonna share some links with you later today, both for Motorleveransen and Overskyet.
Also, the other song that you dropped before that.
Which one?
All the ones.
What we will do, to piggyback and give it back to you real quick. From now on, if you know about Lille Chicago, you have songs coming, just send them to our Instagram so we know, and then we'll repost them so that people know as well.
That's also true. And then also,
if it's good.
Oh my God.
Come on. We ain't gonna promote it like obviously we're gonna be a committee.
I'm not part of the committee, but
he's lying. He's gonna be a part of it.
Shine is the committee.
No. I don't want. But
I
I actually talked about this with Paul just a few days ago that we should have like
at the top.
You come with for instance, you come with 3 songs. You come with 3 songs. You come with 3 songs. I come with 3 songs. Then we listen. Okay.
He stole my idea.
Who likes this song? I did.
Yeah, but it's when we started. I'm joking.
Bro,
you see, I get caught in his bullshit. I said, I get caught in the loop all the time. Paul always sits in the background, like, come on, Shine, you know this, you know better.
But sometimes it's just
he's too quick. He's too quick.
What?
But my point is that we give the chance, and everybody of us gives the vote. Okay, that's good. That's a no. That's yes. I think that will also spread our circle out towards the new people, and a new crowd, and also it will. I guess on long term now, I'm macro in the future, where it's gonna be like people get motivated in the sense of, okay, I didn't make this time, next one.
We're trying to promote growth.
Growth, exactly. Hunger, will,
right, and for at
consistency.
So in this committee we're talking about, we obviously have different perspective, and my perspective is always like, if we want to be visible for the city, we need to make the city visible, right? So send us your songs so we can at least know about them.
Yes.
Whoever artists you are, like, if you do hip hop music, if you rap, send us your songs so we have them in the mix. We should actually work on making a Lille Chicago playlist of people that frequent here.
I love that.
Yeah, right.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yes, we'll do that. So that
that's a good one.
So that I can go home and go in there and listen to the people that frequent, and then we'll get some new people involved.
Yeah.
And I'll get to listen to some new music. and then we got something to show for when somebody else from Oslo comes, so they know what Bergen is about. Because there's a bunch of people lurking in the basements, which is fine. I'm there. I'm in mine too. But we want to see you guys. We want to hear your music.
We know you're good.
Yeah, we want to hear your music. We want to see you guys. We're trying to be good hosts. And I feel like we do our best.
Yeah, we do our best.
We do our best.
We do our best.
But before we try to skedaddle out here, man, I want to hear from you. You got something you want to say to us? You want to say to the crowd, Lille Chicago, like anything, man? Because I would love to leave here and not hear from our guest.
I really love Lille Chicago and what you guys have done for the whole thing. It's become one of my main reasons to actually get out and do music. And why the fuck do I have a mushroom on my knee? Fucking Drake over here.
Hey, take off your glasses. Drake.
Yo, that
This is your twin brother.
Fuck, what was epic.
Like, or maybe this is your son.
Yeah.
Drake.
It probably is.
I'm trying to fuck Sydney Sweeney.
Has Drake been with your mama's mamas?
No.
Dude.
I'm trying to fuck Sydney Sweeney. Just like Drake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I said that as a joke. I know he can take a punch. You can talk shit about my mama.
The jawline. Yeah, man. Dude, we'd love to have you as a guest. Obviously, you should come back anytime. We want you involved in all the concept that we're having. I love what you're doing with music. I love the way you rap.
I love your flow, man.
Yeah,
I love your cadences. I love the wordplay. I love the subject matter.
You're so good, man.
You are so good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You are, man.
And you're deep because you've been through a lot of shit. I don't even know.
I'm an emo kid at heart. I gotta write it out.
That's the crazy part because first time we had the jam in the park.
Yeah.
That was the first time I actually got to see a deeper side of you when you did that.
Kära, du har kommit långt.
It was this song, Där sitter en gud under en bro.
Yeah, under en bro. Yeah, I'm still looking for a beat to that one, actually.
But you said that beat was perfect. You could have taken that beat. That beat that was actually playing, like, oh, that was perfect. Oh.
Was it some dummy?
I think it was.
You know, I had one too many beers that time as well.
Yeah, that was like, in the end of that day, I was like, next time, keep the booze.
Ilive, go home. Go home now. You need some sleep.
Yeah. But it was dope.
I had such a fun time, and we really need to get back to those.
Continue with those because it has made difference.
Yeah, difference.
Just linking up and doing that shit like the synchronicity. I know for a fact that I also am the blame for many things of this. How you say? The structure that we decided.
Boo, too hard on yourself. Boo.
Okay, I'm not gonna hard on myself. Okay, let's
get a hold of this guy.
I don't even get to speak my sentence.
Of course, now we know where this is going.
Okay, I'm not gonna act a victim. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that.
Right? No, you're not even doing that.
You're doing the opposite.
You're doing the opposite. You're taking responsibility for everything that is not going.
You need to.
But I guess you know what? I feel like sometimes I'm a little parent and I do that shit. You
are, and it's okay, bro. It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
Bro, you're now you and him are the parents here. We get it. You got stuff to do. We get it. So I'm always in a position where if there's somebody to do a better job here, it's always gonna be us that don't have children that studying arts and stuff.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. No, I think you misunderstood.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're not gonna let you speak because we know where this is going.
Oh, okay.
The main point is, Sham, you're good.
Yeah. I know I'm good.
Yeah. You need to chill the fuck out.
No, if I chill, then it's too chill. So it's no joke. Like we always have to. I'm always on the thrive for the next.
Yeah, and I love that because we chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he rubs off you, rubs onto you, and that's fine. We all have our roles to play here and
100%,
our qualities.
100%,
So I respect that.
100%.
But like, don't necessarily chill, but take it easy on yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. And Daniel, don't take it easy on you. You could double down.
You can do that.
You can double. You can triple down.
It's so good. It's so good.
Like
You can quadruple down.
how's that song go? I know it's hard, but I just can't stand the pain. Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow.
It's crazy when he sings to me. I can just see Drake
That's why I'm easy.
with curly hair.
We need to do a Weedus outro because you said you were an emo kid.
I was a teenage dirtbag baby like you. Oh, God damn it. I didn't have it.
Hey, yo.
I think it's time.
Yeah, she doesn't know what she's missing.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it?
Okay. Thank you so much for JT
Hey, yo,
coming.
when's Lille Chicago?
Lille Chicago, 17th of September at Papa Ball, the best place in
TJ,
town. Don't
thanks for coming.
hesitate.
Ilive. Check out Ilive on
Is
Spotify.
it TJ or JT?
JT.
No, it is TJ.
Yes.
Really?
All right.
It is TJ.
Yeah, because when I said JT, you're like, who the fuck is this shit?
Yeah,
TJ. I'm like, no, not TJ.
Why
JT.
Justin Timberlake?
JTJ, but it's Joachim TJ.
Yeah, but so I'm not technically
No,
wrong
you're
by
not.
calling you JT.
But I'm right, though.
It's not
I mean, it is my initials.
Exactly.
It's
So
not
it's
like-
okay.
Just not
Yes.
the nickname.
Yes. Anyway.
and then the artist name is still Ilive, not
yeah.
Egg Ilive.
Yeah, because that's their Instagram.
That's
Your
just
name
social
is
media.
confusing me. I
Yeah, but
remember
it means I am alive.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah.
it's called Ilive. It's fire.
Yeah.
All right, we had Ilive, dog. We had a great time. We touched on a bunch of subjects. It was fire. As always, it's Shine, your mama's house. Pull out.